Myself, Unnati Baroya, student of English Department from Maharaja Krishna Kumar Singh Bhavnagar University. We students are going to celebrate Teachers' Day virtually, and I am going to deal with the topic on biography of Toni Morrison. First of all, we'll go through the inspiring quote by Toni Morrison. If you want to fly, you have to give up things that weigh you down. Yes, if we really want to achieve something, we have to give up upon some things. We'll discuss first of all introduction, early life and education, her beginning of the career, and her works. Introduction. She was born in Colle Adelia, Watford on February 18, 1931 in Ohio. Passed away at the age of 88 on 5th August 2019. She was a novelist of the 20th century. She was a famous editor, novelist, professor, and she belonged to an African American community, and she used to explore about their community through her writing style. Early life and education. Her early life was marked by rich oral storytelling tradition of her African American community. She grew up during the racial segregation society. Yes, she belonged to a working class family where she grew her interest in literature at a very young age. She also had libraries and books at her home. Her parents, though being racial, they inherited in her all the features of self-pride and taught her all the motives of life, and which we can see in her works. She attended bachelor's from Historically Black College in Washington, D.C. in 1953. Then later she pursued her master's degree in English at Cornell University. Career. She began her career as an editor at a Random House in 1960. She worked as a professor at beginning of her career. Then in 1964 around, she had two children, and before getting divorced, she got two children. And in 1970, she published her debut novel, The Bluest Eye, a powerful exploration of racial identity and self-worth. We'll go through her notable works. The Bluest Eye, which was published in 1970, Beloved in 1987, Song of Solomon 1977, Sila published in 1937, Jazz 1992, Paradise in 1997. So, now we'll go through the themes, her writing styles, yes? So, we can find in her works that she used to write the themes which involve identity, race, the African American experience, motherhood and family, rich symbolism. Yes, when it comes to symbolism, we can connect with the work, The Bluest Eye, where we can find a symbol of marigold, where we can relate it with the life and birth of that symbol of a flower. Yes, and the motherhood and family, we can find it in a beloved relation between mother and a daughter. Yes, and African American experiences we'll find in her every work. Yes, awards and recognition. She had gained a marvelous awards through her works, the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1993. Pulitzer Prize for Fiction in 1998 for Beloved, and various other numerous honorary degrees. So yes, her legacy as a prolific writer and advocate for African American literature continues to inspire and influence generations of readers and writers. Yes, through her work, and she has written all the works in context of American Civil War. At 1861 to 64, there was an American Civil War going on, and at that time, people were racially discriminating, like white peoples were superior and the black ones are inferior, right? So that racial discrimination and all the sufferings blacks were suffering from the slaveries and all, so the tortures and the works and the experience they have met with, they all are inherited in her works, and through that we can connect that how it would be have happened during that time. For more information, you can, I have mentioned in the description the link of my blog quiz, which you'll attend the quiz and you'll get a certificate for that. And yes, thank you. Do like my video. Thank you.